Hey everybody, welcome back to J Tactical. Today, what we have is a review and unboxing of the Taurus Spectrum. Hey everybody, here we go. Taurus Spectrum. So, you get the nice little Taurus box. Inside, you got two magazines, one with an extension for your pinky. That also adds a round, guys. So, these say they're 6-round mags, but not only is it a pinky, but it also adds one round. So I got big hands, and putting these in, guys, they don't go in super easy. That's the one thing I noticed with the Taurus Spectrum and the mags. You got to kind of pop them in a little bit, but what I really like about this gun, the price point's nice. I think Black Friday last year, Slick Deals had these going for 125 bucks. Are you kidding me? I wish I would have known. I would have stacked up. These are decent little guns. So anyway, yeah, it comes with your manual. Of course, the Taurus Spectrum itself that comes in a multitude of colors and two magazines. So let's get down to it. These right now I think are going for like $225 on Taurus's website. At that price point, I really like this. I would compare this to the Ruger LCP 2. I prefer this better. Now, I know it's definitely beats them in ergonomics for sure. The ergonomics on this is nice. The trigger beats the LCP, but the LCP2 might have a little bit better trigger than this. But overall, you know, it comes in all the different. I think that was the big hype with this, guys, was the color combinations. You can get black, you can get white, you can get all the different grip tech. These are rubber grips, by the way, but you can get different colors and everything else. So I think that was the big hype on this. I know some people had issues with this firearm, with light primer strikes and some failed feeds and that. But one thing I want to point out real quick is this is double action only, right? So when you pull this trigger, I think some of the problems were they weren't letting the trigger come out all the way. When you pull the trigger, you got to let it come all the way back out again, right? So let me show you like this so you can see. You pull the trigger, and when you let it out, you hear that? It's got to come all the way forward. Because if you pull and let it only come here, you're not going to get anything. It has to totally reset before you'll get anything, okay? But yes, guys, this is the Taurus Spectrum. It only comes in 380 ACP. These are rubberized grips and everything. They call them the soft touch panels is what they are. And one thing neat I like about it is most guns, right, either on the front, definitely on the rear, had the rear slide serrations. This one doesn't. They put the grip panels up here also, the rubberized. They're nice. This is real easy to slide back and rack and do everything. The slide release, slide stop, everyone has different names for it. Everything is small, right? But everything on this is sunk in. It's so nice that if you throw it in your pocket, you don't have to worry about it snagging on anything, right? It just fits in there so well and it won't snag. But this slide stop release here, look at this. I got big hands and I have no problem manipulating that whatsoever. So the recoil on this isn't bad. I love the ergonomics on this. This fits nice. And I love the low bore access on this. That's great. If you'll notice here in the front of the grip, there's just a little hump. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but there's just a little hump there. It's not deep like a finger groove, but it does feel nice there. So with the mag in, with the extension, I can get all three fingers, you know, to go on there, which isn't bad at all. Now, if I go down, if I can get this out of here, guys, that's the problem. These mags, the way they put them in here, they're finicky. So, if I got no extension on it, 2 fingers. I can get my 2 fingers on it and that's it. But that's all I need. This pinky, it's here or there. That's not really much of grip power. It's not really helping me much out anyway. And for what it is, guys, right, this Taurus Spectrum, it's a micro compact. You know, it's for ankle carry. It's for throwing in your pocket. Hell, you could throw it in your flannel top pocket. This thing is remarkably light. The weight on this is 10 ounces unloaded, okay? 10 ounces. That's light. But it feels so good in the hand. I really like this. The sights on it are very low profile. You'll notice I did put a little color on the sights to help with target acquisition, but this is more of a point and shoot. This really isn't for going to the range and shooting 50 yards or anything. It's for, you know, you need it, you pull it, and you shoot. It's going to go where you point it, right? It's not made for distance or anything. It's a self-defense, quick little backup, pack up, you know, micro pistol. But anyways, move on with it, guys. Normally, another fact on this gun is the Taurus is normally made out of Brazil. The Taurus Spectrum here was made in the USA, and it was engineered here in the USA, which to me is a good selling point. That's great. The slide will stay open on your last shot, so it'll stay open. Great gun for deep concealment, I know that for sure. So down to the nitty gritty of it. Like I said, the weight on this is 10 ounces, really light. The barrel is 2.8 inches. The length overall is 5.4 inches. The height is 3.88. And the width is really small. It's 0.89 inches. Okay, the trigger on this, guys, if you notice, there's no trigger safety built in here, right? Most guns nowadays have that. This does not have that. What I did notice is how wide the trigger is, which is nice. I like that than some little thin thing. This is nice. It does have a nice trigger on it. It's long. It is double action only, but the trigger doesn't feel bad on it. They say out of the box it's a 7 to 9 pound trigger, which to me is fine. For what it is, I think it's great. It could be 11, 12 pounds, you know, but 7 to 9 pounds isn't bad on this. So overall, guys, I think it's a great gun, especially for the price and the value of what you're getting. And again, I would recommend it. I like this overall better than the Ruger LCP or the LCP2, even the Diamondback 380, and definitely I'm not a big fan of the Bodyguard 380. So I would definitely pick this over that also. And the price point of all that helps a lot too. So yeah, guys, the other thing I wanted to show you on this pistol is the takedown on it. I've never seen anything like this. If you notice here, it looks like a screw, like a flathead screw. And so it's up and down, right? All you got to do is take something. You can take a 380 round, you can take your Leatherman, a small flathead screwdriver, and all you do is turn this horizontally. Might have went too far. You'll hear it pop, and it comes right off. Pretty simple. No pulling the trigger, no nothing. When this goes back on, you slide it back on. Now, if you'll watch right here, did you see it? It goes back up, straight up and down, and you're back in business. Pretty simple, guys. I think it's genius. So, guys, that's the Taurus Spectrum. Check it out. I'm going to take it out to the range, get a few more 100 rounds through it before I decide to put this in my everyday carry. But the ergonomics is what sold me on this. It's small. It's super light. I recommend it. Like I said, I got to do some more testing with it before I would put it into the rotation. I would probably trust it for a backup, not my everyday primary. But who knows? Maybe in the future. So thanks again, guys, for watching. Take care, like, and subscribe.